Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now.
What up, S-Dot fam, and I'm back with another video. If you haven't noticed, I have changed my YouTube names. To JustShanequa because I wanted to feel more personal, even though S.Neek 10405, the meaning to it, 10405 was the numbers to an old address. It's the last place I live with my grandma. I just wanted to switch it up and see if I can feel like a fresh start. I had saw that the royal family, Queen and Clarence, had changed their names, and they're thinking about changing their names, YouTube, to rebrand, and it just made me think like maybe I need to rebrand to kind of get motivation. Oh, y'all see it?
Boy, if you don't get
Okay. And what time is it? I was like, maybe I need to rebrand to kind of get motivation to want to do the videos. And I will show y'all my whole outfit, but the stomach ain't there, baby. And it's a two-piece set, so we just gonna sit down with it.
in my business, yeah, don't do that.
We gonna sit down, we gonna give y'all from here to here, and just know I'm working on me in the middle area. Okay, so that's that. But anyway, so JustShanequa is my new name. Underneath every video, starting the last two, the links are correct. All of the old videos, you wouldn't get the proper links because it's the old links. But I have changed everything, so everything moving forward will be the proper links to my TikTok. I think my TikTok name is JustShanequa as well. Yeah, JustShanequa is my TikTok name. JustShanequa87 is the new Instagram name. JustShanequa is this page's name for this channel, my main channel. And then my second channel I named Little Changes Count. And the reason why I named it that is because on that channel, I feel like unboxing, cleaning, cooking, whatever I put on there, it's just everyday things that people do. You know, we open packages, we shop, we clean, we cook, we build, we whatever. And those are little things that make such a difference in our life. So I felt like putting that name there would be best for that channel. Because before, I think, what was the channel name before, child? Not me not even knowing the name of my own channel. The name of the channel before was called 1272. 1272 is another old address. Hence, if y'all ever wanted to know the significance of the numbers, they are numbers to my old addresses, which were very special to me for certain reasons. S.1272 that I named my second channel was 1272 was my childhood home, so that's why it's special to me. 10405 was like a big transition in my life, so they'll always mean something to me, but I wanted to switch it up. JustShanequa gives you that personal feel for my main channel, like it's JustShanequa. And by me even putting my real name, if you know me and if you're a friend, if you're watching, you know I don't even roll like that, putting my real name out there, my whole government out there like that. I mean, it was on my YouTube, but you know, I feel like for business purposes, but it was on my Instagram, but I feel like for business purposes, but my YouTube, you know, I had my little nickname on there, which is S. People used to call me or whatever. But yeah, so me just coming into JustShanequa, that's a big move for me. Like, I'm letting y'all call me my name. Anyway, so that's that. Same pages, different name. Anyway, now on to why I wanted to do this video. I was sitting there and I was thinking about TV. Well, first off, y'all see I put a new intro there, so hopefully y'all like that little thing I hooked up. I ain't really the best with the editing, but I'm coming along from when I first started. So, you know, as I come along. But, so, what I was going to say. Okay, so, the reason I want to do this video, I was thinking about this topic from a couple days ago, and I think I will make this into a segment. Y'all see how the last two videos that I called Deep Conversations, part 1 and 2, I think when I want to talk about things that are a little more deep, or I really want to get really raw and organic with my audience, I will use the Deep Conversations segment. You get what I'm saying? So it'll be like Deep Conversations, and then the title will be in the YouTube of what it's going to be about. So that's why I will keep my, you know, right there in that whole forum. And now that I think about it, I'm gonna go back and hashtag deep conversations underneath the videos that are in that segment of deep conversations. So with that being said, this is Deep Conversations, the truth about television. Truth about television. It's a hard one. It's a hard one to surface with, and what I'm about to say, y'all probably already know that, but that don't mean it don't need to be said, and that don't mean it don't need to be a conversation, and that don't mean it don't need to be aired out. Let's start off with why it's good. Now, I'm a TV person. I love reality shows. I love watching movies. I'm a Netflix junkie. I'm a Hulu junkie. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like the cable channels. I even do the DVDs. I watch TV in so many forms that I literally exercise so many forms of television. Like, I still use my DVD player. I use the Netflix. I use the Hulu. I use the HBO Max. I use all of these things, whatever apps I could get my hand on. You know, I'll sign into my friend thing. They sign into my thing. We all share whatever. Like, I get my hands on everything if I want to see a show. Like, sometimes I'm in a feel for a back in the day feel. I'm like, I want to watch Family Matters. I want to watch Sister. Sometimes I'm in the mood for a horror flick. Sometimes I'm in the mood for reality. Sometimes I'm in the mood for corny Lifetime movies. Not to call them corny, but y'all know they be a little bit cheesy. The good thing about TV is that it's fun. You understand? It's something to do. It takes you to a place of, you know, for a minute, that's real life right in front of you. It's like you're watching somebody's life play out, but it's TV. Okay. I had to put it on a little note card because I forget, so I have to do what I gotta do. Okay. Because TV will invest you. If you are really into a show, it will invest you. Even with the reality shows, just think about it. We watch it, we might know that some of the stuff is scripted, but we still get invested. You might even get pissed off debating, talking about it. Hell, I done seen people argue on social media about people and really go in about people they don't know because you get invested. It's just a fact. It emotionally triggers you. But the reason why emotionally invest you, because the same things that's happening on TV happen in real life. So that's why I can grab to you. But, you know, TV is fun. TV is something to do. You know, TV makes you laugh. It gets you in your feels. It's just, it become a whole event. You get together with family. You get your popcorn. You have a good time. It becomes a whole thing. You know what I mean? It could be a whole at-home event. It can be, you know, people get together and watch like the fight. I don't be knowing shit about the fights and stuff, the boxing, but people, you know, make events just off of TV to get family together. Oh, okay, we're gonna watch this show, we're gonna eat. That's what it's gonna be. So that's why I say it's good. So I'll give you that. Now I'm gonna tell you why it's bad. It's bad because it can invest you too much. It can invest you too much to the point where it's coming up in your dreams and you are having nightmares. You understand what I'm saying? You are having nightmares. It's in your subconscious because TV is programming. Television, the lies that vision tell. You understand what I'm saying? So TV is mental programming. If you didn't know that, TV is mental programming. So you have to understand that, and, you know, take it with a grain of salt, because of course you're going to watch TV, but the more you understand the purpose of TV is for mind control and mental, you know, controlling, that you will know how to handle it. I just feel like it's bad when it invests you too much to the point where you're about to fight somebody over a show, or to the point where it's in your dreams. You having to tell, you know how many times I went to sleep and something is in my dream, and now I done had a bad night or a nightmare, like I'm on a whole show with them. I don't want to dream about the show, and not in no negative way. I don't know if y'all do. I don't. You understand what I'm saying? So it can be bad because it can invest you too much, and it depends on the messages that you're watching. That's what you have to watch with your kids watch as well. Which gets me to switching what you watch. You have to switch what you watch because, like, for instance, like, say I've been watching scary shit for, like, say my show that I got into, Vampire Diaries. Vampire Diaries is my shit, you know, with the vampires and shit like that. My friend put me onto it. I loved it. I watched it every day until I finished all of the seasons. But it's those type of shows, especially that run so long with all those seasons, and depending on what's in the show, it's very investing. Like, you're investing a lot of energy into it. So yes, it's great and I'm gonna finish it, But just understand, like, after that, you probably need something lighthearted. That's why I say you should switch what you watch, because that invested you. You understand what I'm saying? And it affected you emotionally. People died, people cried, people got killed, this and that. All that stuff going on in there. It invested you. Just like when your favorite character died for a show, it invested you. And if you're a human, clearly with a pumping heart, it affects you, whether you speak about it or not. So that's why, you know, I will watch stuff that involves a lot of my mental and attention, because it's good shit to watch. But however, I will switch it up, and I'm like, you know what, I say to myself, it's time to watch something lighthearted. Like, I want to see Norbit, you know, I want to laugh for a little bit. That's why I feel like it's good to switch it up. Like, you can watch whatever you want as an adult, but switch it up so that you are not, you know, stuck in that place of being so invested of what you just watched, because it drained you. It was a lot going on, and it took a toll on you, whether you know it or not. It's emotionally investing. You know, things like TV is in your subconscious. So that's why I feel like you should switch it up. The messages on TV. The messages on TV are crazy these days. You understand what I'm saying? Very, very crazy. I noticed that, you know, there's a lot of weird messaging, and there's a lot of sexualization that they put in kids cartoons. Even now they're going back and exposing what certain things meant, like with Mickey Mouse. You have to Google it, because I really can't explain on the spot, but I know what I'm talking about. Google it if you're more interested past this video. But like stuff like Mickey Mouse, and this was supposed to be this, and they'll go back and show things that are sexualized now, but and then you'll think like, wait, I thought that was innocent. Like, this was really what this was supposed to be, and this is what this mean, and this is what Disney mean. Like, and then now y'all continuously messing with children programming. Like, y'all continuously I don't support putting sexual behavior or sexual messages or intentions in children television. Let these kids be kids. If you are a mother and you care about your child, you feel the same way I do. There should not be sexualization in shows that are made for children. Hear me when I say made. Not the show they might sneak and watch. Not some shit that's rated R they're not supposed to watch. The shit that these people make that are supposed to be for kids. And when you see very little weird scenes or very little clips of this and shit like that and this like that, and then you hear the cartoon character saying this and that, you be like, wait, did they just was that just? And then make you think like, oh, okay, like these are little subliminal messages, because it'll be subtle. If you don't pay attention, you might not catch it, but you'll just catch it out of nowhere. The things they might say in a little song, the little messages. I don't support that. If the show is made for a child, let it be for children and keep it moving. I do not like that. But anyway, so like I said, the over sexualization, it just made me think like back in the days. I mean, from what I can remember, Sister was as pure as it came. Family Matters. I just still cling to those shows because it's so much more innocent. You get what I'm saying? Like, it didn't have to be a big fuss about throwing sexual stuff in there. Like, you barely saw T and Tamara, you know, kiss their little boyfriends. And when they would get right to the kissing scene, like something would interrupt them in the show. Like, for example, say if Tia and Tamara about to kiss their little boyfriend or something. For the most part, you never even really saw them kiss. You understand? And when they did kiss, if they did kiss their boyfriend, it'll be on this part of the lips, like up here. And then most of the time they would get interrupted. Like, say Tamara was about to kiss Jordan, and then one of his friends come run down the stairs telling him something like that. You get what I'm saying? Like, I like that because they added that in for the innocence of it all. Like, now it's so much over sexualization. That's why I draw so much to the old shows, and I will always love the old shows, because even if it was messages in there, they weren't so direct, and they were like, it was just a good show. You could sit down and watch Sister with your kids. You understand what I'm saying? So it's just kind of like bring the innocence back, where it was just about TV, family, solving the problems, a little humor. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, what's going on? Because like, y'all be so fiending to put the over sexualization in the shows, And you know, there's barely not really too many things to watch with your kids. You know, you gotta watch when the kids sleep. Okay, but yeah. So the over sexualization is just, I'm so over it. I'm grown and I'm allowed to see that stuff. You get what I'm saying? And I'm even tired of it. I'm tired of seeing booty cootie, pee pee, and all of that. Shaft. I'm tired of seeing it. I don't want to see it. What happened to the innocence when it's about to be a sex scene and you just see the people leaning and they about to kiss and then you see them wake up in the bed in the morning? That's all I need. You know they did the do. I don't need to see them thrusting on each other, thrusting and pumping and humping and jumping. I don't need to see that. I'm tired of it. I watch porn if I want to see it. I don't want to see it. So, you know, it used to be a little more innocence there, and they need to bring that back because y'all damn near showing people each other, okay? Y'all damn near showing people and each other. Very much is giving very much porn. Right. So that's all I wanted to say. Those few things I noticed about TV. So if you feel yourself stressed out about a show, because I'll sit there and cry when my favorite character died on a show, this and that. I mean, it's good. Don't get me wrong. Acting is supposed to pull you in that way. But you as a viewer has to know how to balance yourself. You know, you don't want to watch 3 investing ass shows in a row that had 8 seasons long of shooting, crying, dying, flying, lying, all in a row. Put a little lightheartedness in there. Watch something funny. Watch something light. Watch a throwback show. Family Matters, Sister, whatever your choice. Put a little innocence in there. A little something you could fall asleep to. You know, switch it up a little bit because you know that shows that you just watch 8 seasons long a piece just invested the shit out of you. You understand? So just make sure you're watching something funny, something lighthearted. Find the throwback show or even any show that's not as, you know, that's decent that you could watch with your kids now, laugh with your kids. So you ain't always got to put it on mute and turn it off every time they walking past. Because they're getting snacks every 5 minutes. Well, at least mine's is. But anyway, that's what I had to say about TV. So tell me if you agree about television and if you heard what I just said. Because I know I'm right. So just tell me in the comments. Remember, switched all the names. All of the links are still the same, just a different name. Tell me if you like my new YouTube name, JustShanequa. Trying to be a little more personal with y'all. So if you like this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And talk to me in the comments below because I ain't bored. I didn't go nowhere. I just threw this outfit on to do a video. So talk to me down below. Follow me on Instagram. Follow my TikTok. Make sure you subscribe to both my channels. And I'll be back with another video. Bye, Stephen.